Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard, and I want to talk to you today about ghee, clarified butter. You know, in Ayurveda, ghee is used for many, many purposes, and here at LifeSpa, we use it a lot for cleansing purposes to help detoxify the body. Well, new research on ghee has shown that your intestinal tract, the bugs, the microbes in your intestinal tract actually make its own ghee, its own butyric acid. Butyric acid is actually, butter is named after butyric acid. And when you eat food that has a lot of fiber in it, the bugs eat that fiber and they actually make a substance called butyric acid. They literally make their own ghee. And that ghee, that fatty acid oil that in your intestinal tract is used as the primary food for the cells of your colon. It's been shown to boost the killer T cell activity and support the major part of your gut immunity, which lots of research say is 80% of the whole body's immunity. Could all that be coming from ghee? Well, maybe it's just fascinating that in Ayurveda they said you should do ghee internally as part of a detox and a rehab for your intestinal tract. Even enemas with ghee have been used for thousands of years, possibly supporting this natural effect that ghee had. And now we have studies to prove that our body loves it so much that it's actually making its own ghee or butyric acid in the intestinal tract. I just think that's incredibly fascinating. Now, when you cleanse with ghee, a couple of things are happening. When you cleanse with ghee, you take ghee usually in the morning, and it forces you to burn that fat and therefore go into fat burning. And when you go into fat burning, you get calm, you get stable, and the body's forced to burn its fat, therefore lose weight. But also fat's that calm, stable fuel. So it resets your ability to be a good fat burner and a natural detoxifier, because that's where all the toxins are. Ghee is phenomenally interesting because not only does it have lots of butyric acid, more than any other food group that we know of, it also has omega-3s, omega-9s, short chain, medium chain, long chain fatty acids, CLA, vitamin A, D, and K. It really is this incredible broad spectrum fatty acid, gives us a little bit of everything. It's got a very high flash point, 485 degrees Fahrenheit, so it won't burn when you cook it. So you can cook it and use it as one of your major cooking oils. So it's extremely important from that perspective. So when you take ghee, it'll actually, because it's got all these fats, it forces the bile to flow. And it contracts the gallbladder and flushes a lot of bile. When that bile gets flushed into your intestinal tract, the bile is like little Pac-Man in your liver, Pac-Manning toxins and cholesterol. And when it goes into your gut, it continues to Pac-Man toxins and cholesterol and flushes that into the toilet. And we know now that the butyric acid in the ghee is healing the intestinal wall. And that's one of their biggest problems in the West, is we have irritated, inflamed intestinal mucosa that compromise digestion, assimilation, detoxification, creates all these, many of the hypersensitivity issues we have with gluten and dairy come from a hypersensitive intestinal tract. So boy, how amazing is that? Ghee also has a thing traditionally known as oleation. When you take the ghee, because it has all these different fats, it sort of oleates and impregnates into the tissues. And there's a process called lipophilic action, where the fat in the ghee attaches to fat-soluble toxins and pulls them back into circulation and chelates them out of the body. So boy, when you think about why ghee as a detoxifying agent, incredible. Why ghee to cook with, incredible. And now that we know that our body loves it so much it's making its own in this intestinal tract, it sure makes you think, boy, somehow in Ayurveda 1,000 years ago, they figured out how to really rehab the intestinal tract and therefore support optimal digestive health. And as we know, in our world, your digestion is your ability to detoxify. And if you don't digest well, you don't detox well, and that's critically important. So please read the article. I cite this study. I just think it's fascinating, and learn more about how ghee can help and support your intestinal health. Thanks for listening. See you next time.